Chief! Easy. You've been out for a while.
Where are we?
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
Why did you wake me?
Hang on. Bringing your systems online now. I rewrote your ship's firmware while you were out.
You've been busy.
Activating the ship's gravity generators. Chief, look up. You need to pull the manual release.
Seems like old times.
Ready to get back to work?
I thought you never asked. We've got intrusion alerts lighting up on multiple decks. Our best bet to figure out who's boarding us is the observation deck, 4 floors up.
Could it be a rescue team?
Wouldn't bet on it.
How long was I out?
4 years, 7 months, 10 days.
Somebody should have found us by now. What's that?
Sensor scan, high intensity. Doesn't match any known patterns.
How close are we to the observation deck?
It's directly above us. Chief, be careful. Because some areas might have lost pressure.
Right.
Chief, watch out! Didn't realize the ship had deteriorated so badly.
I thought we had a truce with the Covenant.
A lot can happen in 4 years. Either way, he's probably not alone. We should be careful. That's the last of them. Find the override for the blast shield so we can see what we're up against. That's the last of them. Find the override for the blast shield so we can see what we're up against. We're almost there! Chief! Hold on! We're caught in the gravity well!
Can you track the escape pods?
Negative! Look out! Doesn't look like the Covenant fared much better than we did.
How many ships made it through the roof?
Plenty. Why?
We still need a ride home.
Chief, check your ammo. You might want to go easy until we can locate some more. Given all this debris, chances are you'll find something the Covenant won't want shot at them. I'm picking up a faint transmission on the high band.
Covenant?
I don't think so. The pattern's different. I'll try to triangulate its position. Warthogs, and still in one piece. Nice to see your luck is holding out. Chief? About my condition? I didn't want to mention it, seeing as how it's a complete long shot, but since you brought it up, it is possible that getting home could help you find a solution for my rampancy.
How?
Well, as far as I know, I'm the only AI ever generated from living tissue. A clone of Dr. Halsey, to be precise. It may be possible to recompile my neural net by replicating those same conditions. But that means getting back to Halsey soon. Chief, I'm hearing that strange signal again. Stronger this time.
Do you think there's something to it?
I'm curious more than anything. Its behavior is odd. Hostiles! If we're going to hijack a ship from these Covenant, we're going to have to find where they're landing first.
I don't suppose you have a plan for that.
We could always ask nicely.
Asking's not my strong suit.
That elite dropped his camo module. Let's have a look. I'll run a soft patch to it from the suit. Never know what might come in handy. There's that phantom signal again.
I heard something that time. Sentinels.
I wondered when they'd show up. There, Chief. A console in the back. It's a localized site cartographer. Okay. In service of Forerunner Shield World, designate Requiem.
Requiem. At least we know where we are now.
Let's see if it can tell us what the Covenant are so interested in. Huh.
What happened?
I don't know. It locked up. I'm detecting power fluctuations in several locations. I'll put them up for you. Hopefully we can find some way to get this cartographer back online.
What's it doing? Is that the same signal?
Yes! Mayday, mayday, mayday! UNSC AI Cortana to infinity. Please respond. No response. From the strength of that signal, the Infinity has to be close by. The cartographer should be back online. We may be able to use it to track the ship's location. That's it! Now quick, to the cartographer! Let's get to that terminus and find Infinity.
What do you know about Infinity?
Not much. She was supposed to be massive, but the project was only in prototype when we left. Covenant net's going crazy. They're ordering all units to converge on the tower.
I guess we got their attention.
Chief, the Covenant net's going crazy. They're ordering all units to converge on the tower.
I guess we got their attention.
Sentinels are trying to keep the Covenant out. While you were busy, I managed to clear up another transmission from Infinity.
Located a Forerunner. Coordinates for the artifact.
Sounded like he said artifact.
I wonder if it's related to whatever the Covenant are up to.
Where's the terminus?
The map placed it at the top of the tower.
What were those things?
Some sort of advanced defense AIs. Related to the Sentinels, I'm guessing, but it's hard to say without a closer look. Come on, let's figure out where that transit system dumped us. Put me in the console.
What were those things?
Some sort of advanced defense AIs. Related to the Sentinels, I'm guessing, but it's hard to say without a closer look. Come on, let's figure out where that transit system dumped us. Put me in the console.
This is the first pylon?
Negative. This is as close as I could get us. Hope you don't mind hoofing it a little. Contacts! And they're back! Coming down the wall!
Those weren't the same things we saw in the terminus.
Similar cortical footprint as the tower AIs. They're connected, all right. The relay interference is increasing. We must be getting close to the pylon.
What's that distortion?
That's the target, but it looks like the entrance is shielded. Let's figure out how to take it down. Shield's still up. Well, you know what they say, third time's the charm. Great, that's all the cores. Head for the top of the pylon.
Say forward unto dawn.
They must have intercepted our distress beacon.
The beacon was pulled into Requiem with us. If they try to follow it,
They'll get caught in the gravity well. I'll keep trying to warn them. You just get that beam down. That's the beam control. It's working. The signal from the relay is starting to clear up.
Complete. Tom Axel. We've detected a UNSC beacon coming from somewhere inside the planet.
They haven't hit the gravity well yet.
There's still too much interference to warn them. We've got to disable that other beam before they're pulled in like we were. I was wondering why Infinity hadn't encountered the Covenant yet.
What are they doing here?
They're heading to the second pylon as well.
That can't be a coincidence.
Sounds like the Prometheans don't want the Covenant here either. The BattleNet's already lighting up with reports of resistance all around the pylon. Drop pods. The relay's signal is breaking up again. We're almost to the beam. They found the opening! We better get up to that relay and fast. We better get up to that relay and fast. Power core down. Shield's weak. Still online. Take out the other two power cores and we can access the pylon. Cortana to Infinity. Do you copy? Come in, Infinity. The interference is gone, but the suit's transmitter's not strong enough.
Lead us up to the relay satellite.
Already done. Go! Once we're on the satellite, there's bound to be a central control point.
The Covenant are moving towards the relay too.
This doesn't make any sense. Why would they care about a broadcast relay?
I'll handle them. You just find us that control node.
Second power core offline. Good job, Chief. That'll do it. Shield should be down. Get up to that beam.
How soon till Infinity hits the gravity well?
A minute or two max. The Covenant are making a push for something on the far side of the satellite.
Gravimetric disturbance near the planetary entrance. Suggest altering approach vector 43K-750K-12K.
They're not... Chief, please. They're not diverting from the opening! Hurry, Chief! That Didact, he manipulated Infinity's signal to get us to release him. Get up!
What's happening?
Moving the satellite. Destabilize the core. The Didact's leaving. We've Gotta find a portal out of here before the whole network collapses! Grab one of those ghosts. Hang on, I'm going to channel energy from your shields to overdrive the ghost's boost. Emergency broadcast from Infinity!
TCOM, this is Infinity. We are encountering an unidentifiable gravimetric disturbance and are being pulled inside a minor form of origin. Possible contact with UNSC forward until dawn. Jettisoning complete. Log beacons at our last node.
Cortana, we need to get up there.
It's not like I can get out and push. War's not going to last much longer. Portal up ahead. I'm seeing numerous IFF tags. Painting the closest one on your HUD.
They must not have received his distress call. Lasky,
One of them's an officer. Check his IFF tag. We've got another IFF on the far side of this thicket. I've got another IFF tag, but as far as I can tell, we're moving into a choke point. This may end up as a dead end. That's the friend or foe tag, but where's whoever it belongs to? Multiple IDs! Chief, they're friendlies! A topographical scan of the area shows a break in the foliage north of here. Should be big enough to bring in a dropship for evac.
position. Can you assist?
Commander, this is Cortana. We're on our way. Trying to get through these doors. Look for an interface.
So back up about 2 meters and we're all good.
These doors open into a cave system with a space large enough for an LZ. Hold them off long enough for me to open the doors.
Cortana, how close are we?
You do your job and I'll do mine, okay? Got it! Passageway's unlocked! Come and get me! I'm sorry about back there. That hatch of security was more difficult than I expected.
It's all right.
It's not all right. Nothing about it is all right. Knight! Wait, what's he doing?
Covenant?
They're working with the Prometheans? I'm shocked how quickly the Didact has unified these Covenant. Cortana to Lasky. LZ is secured.
Roger that, Cortana. I'll give you the coordinates. Mayday! Mayday! Code red! Hostile elements attempting to gain entrance to the Infinity Bridge. They're outside the hatch! Doors breached! Doors breached! All units return to Infinity immediately. That's an order. Chief, I'm redirecting the Spartan force to rally point Alpha Sierra Foxtrot. Until we catch up, you have tactical command of the forward assault force. Running through with those men and take back that ship.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, Chief. Lasky out.
This is Pelican 595. We have the Chief on board and are outbound for Rally Point Alpha Sierra Foxtrot.
I see you. Right here.
Weapons free, Chief. Let him have it! Commander, the hangar bay doors are sealed tight.
Roger, Cortana. We'll find a way inside and free up one of the mooring platforms. XO out. Secure the bay and I'll release the lockdown into the ship. Master Chief, this is...
Keep moving. I've got the gun.
Well, the captain promised you firepower. This sure seems like an appropriate use for it. Look for the Mantis controls. The hatch to the maintenance causeway is jammed. Let's do something about it.
Chief, it's Lasky. Come in.
Go, Commander.
We've identified several Covenant jamming devices on the outer hull.
That might be how they're blocking the Infinity's defenses.
Exactly what we were thinking. Neutralize them so we can get our guns back online and show that satellite we're more than just a big paperweight.
We're on it, Commander. Cortana out. I see the jammers. 3 of them. Shoot them down. First jammer disabled. That's 2. That's it. Jammers neutralized.
Searching our systems just doubled. I think it knows what you're up to.
Didact's not letting go without a fight. Hold them off. A few more minutes.
Captain Del Rio to Sierra 117. The MAC network's reading operational, but our EM relays are malfunctioning. You'll have to initiate the link manually.
That's it! Mac controls restored!
Get that damn order moving right away, shit.
It's working! The Didact's retreating!
Del Rio to Infinity, all hands. We are condition yellow. Stand down. Section heads report in, begin damage assessment.
Chief, Spartan Sarah Palmer in Infinity CIC. Commander Lasky's waiting for you on the Mammoth.
On our way.
Well, someone's overcompensating.
Papa Foxtrot 766 to Spartan Palmer. We're finally in the air. Gypsy Company, this is Captain Del Rio. The board is green. Let's shut down that gravity well so we can go home. Good hunting. Infinity out.
Okay, Gypsy, time to work for it. Let's shake some dirt.
Chief, Spartan Sarah Palmer in Infinity CIC. Commander Lasky's waiting for you on the Mammoth.
On our way.
Well, someone's overcompensating.
Papa Foxtrot 766 to Spartan Palmer. We're finally in the air. Gypsy Company, this is Captain Del Rio. The board is green. Let's shut down that gravity well so we can go home. Good hunting. Infinity out.
Okay, Gypsy, time to work for it. Let's shake some dirt.
Captain Del Rio, targeting Pelicans are in position near the particle cannons, waiting for the Mammoth's mini-Mac to take them out. 766, lose some altitude. You're inside the kill box.
Almost got target lock. Just a little more.
Pelican, fall back.
Pelican's down!
Get to the crash site and retrieve that target designator, Gypsy. There's no chance of clearing those guns without it.
All teams, we've got Covenant squads digging in on the ridgeline. Weapons ready, people!
Got a lock on the hostile.
There's Gypsy 7's Pelican out in the muck. Anyone still alive?
We're here! We're alive! We've got the target designator.
I'll get to them and retrieve the designator.
You're picking a hell of a time to go for a walk. Get back there!
Eyes up, Gypsy! Dropships on approach!
Target those phantoms for the railgun to shoot down.
Target compressed. Nicely done, Chief. additional targets. Gypsy moving on to secondary battle position, but requesting evac for casualties.
I'm on it, Commander. Palmer out.
More Covenant! Banshees! Force field! Barricading the far side of this canyon. I'm seeing 3 power sources. Shut them down so the mammoth can move through. Good. 2 more. 2 for 2. Finish him off. Shield disabled. Mammoth, the path is clear. Wraith!
Mammoth holding position. Whenever you're ready to proceed, Chief. Chief, get us a firing solution on that particle cannon before the Covenant get their act together. Gypsy Company, moving out.
Target acquired!
Shot's good. All units, unidentified Covenant vehicle incoming. Mammoth's hit. Forward traction offline. Primary power controls offline.
The mammoth won't last long out in the open like that. We'll have to find a way to keep the Covenant off them. Reinforcements! Hold them off.
Thanks, Chief. It was getting a bit dicey there for a minute. All hands form up on us.
Lasky, this is Infinity. Status.
Mammoth's in pretty bad shape, sir. She'll make it to the objective as long as nobody starts throwing rocks at us.
Not a chance we can take. I'm sending teams out to pull some of their fire off you so you can make it to the gravity well.
Roger that, sir. Gypsy, let's move. Okay, folks. Terrain's too rough around these tributaries. Assault force, back on the Mammoth.
Shadow Company, Castle Company.
Anyone not on board is getting left behind.
Put some pressure on those other particle cannons. Castle, reading 555. On station, ready to assist.
Shadow actual to Infinity. Encountering enemy air. Significant EOF closer to the emplacements.
Cortana to Infinity. We're entering the Forerunner structure. Breaking up, but coordinates received, Infinity. Heads up! elevator should take us directly to the coordinates Infinity provided. Almost like those Sentinels wanted us to get the particle cannons offline.
This could be a trap.
You say that like there's a second possibility?
The particle cannon network must use these arrays for targeting and guidance. It's an automated system, so it won't
We've reached the
technically allow
coordinates.
you to redirect
This looks like the
cannons to
place.
fire on one another. Technically. Cortana, the guns should be offline. How's it look from up there? Infinity.
Cortana?
Something's in here.
Cortana! Cortana!
Chief, up
How do
here!
we get out of here?
Elevator, back of the chamber. Chief, what happened? Your bio readings are all over the map.
It's a long story, but I know what the Didact's after.
I know that part. The librarian filled me in when she snatched me from the system. But what I don't know is what she did to you.
Sierra 117 to Infinity. What's our status?
We're taking a beating up here!
Does Infinity have a shot on the gravity well?
Negative! We'll never be able to get a target locked with all the air traffic we're seeing.
Captain, what if we can spot the target for you with the laser designator?
Do it! TechCom, find the chief coordinates for somewhere with line of sight. I'm reading Sierra 117 on sensor. Everyone, form up on the chief!
Looks like we're blocked. Chief, head down and find a way to destroy that shield. Infinity, we're at the gravity well.
Then paint that damn target so we can get out of here.
You heard him, Chief. Line up the shot.
Firing for effect!
Shield's weakening. Keep it up. The Didact used this composer to create the Prometheans from ancient humans. If he wants to finish the job, he'll have to find it first. Our best bet to stop it is keep him firmly on Requiem. Let's hope Lasky didn't skimp on that Pelican. Initiating pre-flight diagnostics. Forward autocannon, check. Lateral rail turrets, check. Main thrusters, check. Auxiliary boosters, check. All right. Keying engine. It may be a while before we find another ride home. You know that, right?
It'll be okay.
Contact. Didact dead ahead.
How do we get inside those shields?
Marking 2 of the larger facilities on your HUD. They're acting as traffic control for resources moving to and from the satellite. If we disrupt their communications, I can forge an override code and convince it to lower those defenses. Tapping into this fire's central net. They're mine. Now to imprison them?
What are you doing?
I can't resist his Prometheus! Like Dr. Halsey imprisoned me! Chief.
The ship's online. They're leaving.
I'm sorry. I don't know what...
Track those liches. We can go across them to get to the Didact ship.
Wait. Across them?
Yes.
There are several liches moving in formation towards the Didact ship. We're only going to have one shot at this. Okay? Go! Sorry, I just can't stop them. Like 1,000 of me arguing all at once.
Dr. Tilson, are you there?
Oh, thank God. When your signal cut off, I
Doctor, listen to me. You have to issue the order to evacuate the station.
We've been trying. The Covenant, they've already taken over the landing bays.
Send me your coordinates. I'll see what I can do about clearing an evac route on my way to you.
That's it! Raise the bird!
Gordon, are you all right? It sounds like the end of the world out there.
Cortana, door controls.
Tilson's inside the door over there.
Doctor, what was that?
The Covenant. The Covenant shot down the first evac shuttle.
The station should be equipped with outer turrets. If we can reactivate them, I can program the station's defenses to provide cover for the evacuation.
Okay, I'll send you the coordinates.
Your secret will be preserved and studied once your composition has been completed.
The battle net's directing all troops to our position. Maybe the good and powerful Didac shouldn't misplace his things. That's the main defense console. My intervention is the prerequisite for success.
I should be safe.
Insert me into the defense grid.
Dr. Tilson, are you there?
I'm here. Any luck?
Cortana's bringing the defense grid online now.
Okay, that's it.
I hear it. We'll broadcast the final evac orders.
The nuke?
We're rigging it now. Meet us back on the upper platform and we'll help you get it to the artifact.
Chief, if we...
I won't say anything.
Thank you.
They found the composer.
Stop them, Chief! You can't have the element here!
Dr. Tilson, the composer's location's compromised. You've got to get that nuke down here.
It's not ready yet.
Ready or not, I need it now.
They're throwing everything they've got at us to get the composer. Another wave!
Dr. Tilson.
Head back to the elevator platform. I'll keep trying to raise her. The Havoc mines will be in one of the cargo bays. Start us up. Chief! Immense Casimir wave building outside the atrium!
What's he doing? Cortana, see if you can raise Tilson. Get me a status on the rest of the station.
I can't believe you did that.
Cortana, I need that info. Look, don't think about the Didad. Don't think about the composer. Only focus on finding me Tilson.
Tilson. Standard pay. Female, 51 years of age. Doctor of Archaeology. Pegasi Institute. Gutter! Biosignature stable on 350 level. B deck.
Thank you, Cortana.
Broadsword's hull integrity is stable. We'll be safe as long as we stay below the Didac's shields.
Where's the composer?
Close. I should be able to guide us to it.
the warhead manually. How and where?
I always know what to do. I always know what to do. Just give me a second.
Keep scanning for the composer. We'll figure it out on the way.
Where reason does not stop you, perhaps force can at least delay you.
I recommend entering the doorway to your left. I won't leave you, I promise.
Take care of you.
Something, I guess. I detected an energy signature ahead. I think it's a transit system like on Requiem. Find a way to access it. I'll try to route us to the composer. Put me in the system.
Is this the secret you've kept from me? This evolving answer.
Portal!
I sense your malfunctioning companion, human. And yet, shields me.
Simultaneously! Opening another portal. Hurry! I can't control what my processes are doing. The stronger threats keep reprioritizing themselves over me.
What about the didact?
I can't hide much longer. I'll try to move you to the composer again.
Where are you?
Didact's blocking the composer from me. Reinforcements! Hold them off while I locate the composer. Control of the local defense turret. But I don't know for how long.
How do we get over there?
Can barely. End of the ramp. If we time it right, our momentum should carry us through the low gravity.
Chief, once that warhead is primed, the window for getting out of here is going to be pretty slim.
I know.
And so you come at last.
Activity! Significant slip space event building under the composer.
He's powering it up.
The Didact shielded himself inside the composer. The nuke won't do us any good unless we can disable that barrier. Find me a terminal.
I've got to do something you're not going to like.
What did you just do?
I ejected my rampant personality spikes into the system. If I do that in each of those beams, the copy can overwhelm the composer's shield. I'm ready!
Cortana!